water maps, and we see both players picking Vikings, and it actually is Rooster. Very good deal for BacT, as we can see instantly. Okayish gold and very good wood. So absolutely fine map for BacT here, short distance to water. Let's take a look at Mr. Yo. Good deal as well, good gold and good wood. So I think both players are starting on equal conditions here. So, it will come down to having the best build order, getting everything done correctly, and yeah, just a micro. And I think BacT, being one of the tyrants, I would be surprised if like Jordan and the Viper weren't forced kind of to tell every trick to get the tyrants up, the tyrant warlords up to the top game. So I think BacT will know how to play and how to micro in water against Yo.
Yes, I mean, BacT has been up there for years now, so we know what to expect from Yo. It's much more interesting. You know, cliches stick. Let's say a year ago it was definitely true, but I can imagine that Yo's water play is already pretty good and will just get better and better.
Well, it depends. It seems like, if that's true what Jordan and Viper are saying, he needs to improve in some way. And I'm not really sure if it's a micro or just he has to sit down and just write down, okay, that's a build order, I have to do exactly this. I think he's doing it quite for Feudal Age because his Feudal Age timings are good. But like after reaching Feudal Age, his decisions when to build a dock, when to build a galley aren't as crisp as of the elite of the games. Look at those berries. I'm trying to figure out where would you put the mill on this berries, because it's stuck between those two woods. I feel like building it here one step away isn't good either, because you have to walk huge distances. I think you can only build a bad mill there.
That's not great at all.
Over here would have been great, but now it's blocked by the lumber camp. Even already second deer here. Quite nice from Mr. Yo. Both players are building the house now before getting up and building the dock. Obviously, both players having all the sheep. It's quite easy to scout on. Rooster, oh, look at this big forest surrounding all of Yo's island, or actually is to see. What? This villager isn't building a dock? Okay. Let's take a look at his wood. He has 120 and a villager, and he even went for whoa. So intense again. Building his dock now. Barry is a bit earlier there, like ahead of 80%. But this will not change too much for now. I think we will see quite reasonable uptimes of both players.
Yeah. Viper and Jordan just called it the Rooster build order, right? So this is so standardized, not much variation, and well, the positive part is that you can't really go wrong. So it's about micro, really, not so much about build orders, because there's this one build order that works best.
Oh, nice, sweet sheep block here by Mr. Yo. Absolutely one build order. You have to have it in your mind in perfection to play at this top level, being top 8 or maybe even top 3 water players in the world. And I think those players are trying to give it their best and will try to execute it on the top level. We have seen all days long, and I'm really actually surprised of the level of the games, because even the guys I wasn't expecting too much of did perform greatly, and I'm really sad that some players had to finish with lower rankings, although they played great games.
Yeah, close games. I mean, time is limited here, obviously, and if there's a lot of 2-1 results, then it could have gone different in a best of 9, but that is just impossible to play
Yeah, obviously with this tournament, on this format we are not doing this at all. Especially if I say this, I have to think about Gao playing two great series, going down 2-1, 2-1 against great players, and he could have gotten both series against Jordan and against... Who was he playing in the first round? It has to be BacT.
Dogao was up against Mr. Yo.
Mr. Yo, yeah. Tough rounds for him, obviously. Playing against Mr. Yo, considered top 4 at least, and Jordan maybe top 2. So, and he could have taken both series, but yeah, being out on 7th or 8th place. Very sad for him. Let's go a bit more deeper into this game. Back to 9:32, nice time, followed by 9:47 of Mr. Yo. Quite reasonable times as well. The distance is reasonably short for Rooster. Let's see. Now BacT decides to scout, or no, he's just patrolling here. A second dock for Mr. Yo and a second dock for BacT, and we will see a standard crush as we would have expected.
Let's check the feudal times. They're just 15 seconds apart. That is really not deciding anything.
Well, it kind of is, because
wait. It's one villager more for Yo. Interesting one.
Okay, let's see if Yo is having 15 seconds. So he actually...
He's 10 seconds faster then.
Yeah. And BacT had some idle time on this, you see. But is now up earlier. He's building his 2 galleys, is getting the wood upgrade, and is sending a villager to build the 3rd dock pretty soon, and is even denying the villager of building a 4th dock. But I think, Mr. Yo having the 3rd dock up before BacT even starts the 3rd dock. Only now he's starting it. Let's go into the view of Mr. Yo if he's producing out of all of those. And no, he isn't. He's only now starting his 3rd galley. So I think BacT will have the 3rd and 4th galley earlier.
Yep.
Having 170. But now Mr. Yo is going for the wood upgrade. But that's not the biggest difference of all.
Yep, but BacT got housed. That is really something.
Yeah, but he started a house here already before he started the 3rd dock. So something you don't want to happen at this point, but it was like only 5 seconds. We will see a scout fight, but this will not affect the game very much. Let's see if the 2 first galleys of BacT could do some damage. He's going for the fishing snipe, not trying to get any HP. And Mr. Yo down to, he got 3 hits there. But now has to go back because Mr. Yo has 3 fishing ship down and ready. The 4th dock of BacT is in the production now, and the 4th dock of Yo will follow pretty soon. That's a bad go for BacT. That a lot of HP were lost that day. 24 HP, and now he's down, losing 1 galley for basically nothing, only because of a mistake. Let's see, he still has more and is microing his fishing ship correctly. So, very harsh hit at this early stage in the game.
Yep. Let's see what else.
Yeah, it's about the run for the fletching now. It seems like we will see the 4th dock now, and he's building a house with 2 villagers again at a weird timing. Let's see, building more galleys, both players obviously. But BacT should outproduce Yo at the moment, having 8 military against now 7 because the cycle finished. And BacT wants to be the aggressor this time. Yo protecting his fishing ship.
How did BacT surpass Yo in villagers?
Click. God, what's going on here? Shoot! I think he was kind of housed a bit.
Yeah,
saw
the housing probably. Yeah.
And just the villager count is the same. Mr. Yo now researching fletching at this very moment. No blacksmith at all for BacT. Only now building the blacksmith. Let's see about the fight of Mr. Yo. I think now he already should go offensive, and he is doing exactly that and is trying to force a fight with fletching against no fletching. He's getting some hits done, but now he's standing quite spread. And BacT again doing his great micro he already did show against Jordan before.
Yeah. He's doing the galley dancing, right, with the splits. That's his style. Let's see. There's still the fletching. It's gonna be finished by 15-20, 20 game seconds. All right, so yeah, that's gonna be even.
Yeah, especially if they're not fighting, it's not important when the upgrade actually finished because.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Why?
Exactly, yeah,
There were 4 seconds left. I don't get it.
Yeah, he was just trying to take a. Oh, that was big hit by Mr. Oh, he even got it.
Yeah.
Mr. You're trying to send the ship back, but it got blocked by his own ship. Trying to anticipate the snipe of BacT, but could not manage to save it. And now you're already warding again. It feels like he's a bit paranoid. Oh, he was even missing 2 sheep. I didn't got that. Has 2 farms already. BacT having 1 farm and a lot of berry villagers. And it feels like Mr. Yo's. Yeah, he's standing very clumped there. And yeah, I love the splits by BacT. He's like shooting once and then splitting, so he will not get hit at all. And BacT is not really know what he could do against that.
That's just different techniques. We've heard it earlier from Viper and Jordan. You can use the the angle technique. I'm gonna call it that, like to dodge the arrows, get away in a strange angle, or a split, or it's just different styles. But so far, it's working. Yeah, in a similar way. 20 against 19 military, 20 both now.
So let's take a look at the fight further. 1 villager behind for Mr. Yo, 1 military behind for Mr. Yo. So pretty close game still, and both players don't really want to fight, although I think Mr. Yo, he's clumped up all the time, and Barry's doing this weird dancing tricks all the time, trying to snipe do some damage here, do some damage there, but Yo's dancing is quite good as well.
Yep, absolutely. I wonder what they're doing. Yeah, if they're not fighting at all, then they must be busy with their economies. 450 food in the bank for Yo.
Let's take a look at BacT then, and it's BacT will be up quite some time earlier. Feels like should be 1.5 minutes or maybe 1 minute. Let's see. He's not protecting his galleys, his fishing ship at the moment, and is trying to snipe some here, but that will never ever happen because Yo is too clever and protecting his fishing ship. Now trying to make a go, and he's getting some damage on the fishing ship. Maybe if BacT's reaction time wouldn't be as great. And Yo just bought so much food as it seems because he's up only 17 seconds slower, but he's getting some hits here, and I don't like the. I think BacT could have done some more damage there, and this movement is just incredible. He has to be pressing hotkeys endlessly there to just group them together and splitting them, but still, military count 24-21. Let's take a look at the kills. It's 6 by BacT, 4 against 4 for Mr. Yo, so just a tiny bit better micro. Oh, and now he was moving against it, and that's what Viper said. That should never happen.
For a second.
Yeah, we can check OBS for a second.
No, the stream is still live. Some people were saying the stream is not live, but
well, we got some drops, but some viewer drops.
It's fine. It's fine.
Please stream forever. Well, we will not stream forever, but we can see what we will do for now. Let's see. BacT isn't too concerned about a big attack as well, but some walls would never hurt. And we will see some more dancing. I don't see how this game is going so evenly matched. Yo now increased his villager advantage onto 2, but still 1 military behind. 4 fishing ships all working properly. Now adding a 5th dog, Yo, and still only 4 dogs for BacT now reaching Castle Age, doing War Galley upgrade, doing Vodka Arrow, doing some split dancing, and is trying to force some fights. Now the galleys weren't too good. 2-0 there, and now Yo is chasing too much, I feel. Exactly, now Barry should take a fight. Just patrol in there, because you have the Vodka Arrow way earlier, and the War Galley as well. Now is he kind of willing to trap? I think he has the advantage now. He wants to out-micro, as it seems. And now he's trying to be in a good formation with all his War Galleys. But Mr. Yo is retreating, so I think we will go into a longer fight. Let's see. The run for ballistics did start. 3 villagers building a ballistics. For BacT and Mr. Yo, we will see no ballistics, but 2 lumber camps. Oh, ballistics. We have the university here, so both are for Mr. Yo, and I think they will not take a fight here. Oh no, they're trying to do some runners. Yeah. No ballistics just now. They obviously want to try to focus on the other ships that are fighting, not the runner. And Yo is retreating. I think he should not have taken this fight without ballistics. Now both players researching ballistics at basically the same time. Yo just getting another free hit there. The villager count 41 against 39 in the favor of Mr. Yo, and the military count is in favor for him as well.
Slightly. Villagers 42 to 39. BacT, I was thinking earlier when Yo got Balsa whether BacT got it, and he's getting it now. It's later, but it's not too late, so it should be alright.
Yeah, I think so as well. It's only a difference of maybe some few amount of foot, but everything counts in this war games, as we already always mentioned. Now trying to fight with ballistics, both players are trying to put on the pressure. Military counts are still high. Only now BacT is adding the 5th dock against now the 6th dock even of Mr. Yo. So I think Mr. Yo should outproduce BacT now.
Yeah, definitely looks like it. And I wonder why BacT. Oh yeah, he's getting more docks. So yeah.
Now he's adding up to 6 docks as well. The food acre of BacT is 1 villager, 1 mill, 3 farms, and obviously 4 fishing ships. And the food acre for Mr. Yo is exactly those fishing ships as well. And 1 farm and 3 sheep. So they can still produce villagers, and they obviously can produce more dogs as well, adding the dog number 7 against 7 dogs as well. So both players going full aggression in Castle Age.
Yeah, that's kind of expected in or on Rooster. There is no chance you can like lose the water and come back in Imperial. No point. You cannot give any leeway there.
Oh, and look at this timing of the defense upgrade. I just thought, okay, now we get into an interesting scenario where a guy is fighting with a defense upgrade against maybe a higher number, but no. Both players are getting the defense upgrade. Now Yo is fighting, and as you can see, both players think, okay, now I got the defense upgrade, I will fight. And both players having quite good stacked armies here, but the numbers are better for Mr. Yo at the moment. Maybe a try of a runner, but he will not continue running. Only now BacT finishes the defense upgrade. The numbers are way better for Mr. Yo. I think BacT cannot win this fight. Patrol isn't going on too well as well. Being down 10 military, I don't see how BacT can win this fight. He should have retreated way earlier, but I don't see BacT retreating at the moment, losing all his fishing ship as well. I think Mr. Yo got this, and BacT will fall at 4th place there here.
I don't know why BacT has been fighting this for so long.
Well, if you patrol into your enemy...
It looked close in the beginning, but you should have seen that it's a really bad trade, and now it's hard, even in the defense, where you can reinforce quicker, to actually hold.
Yeah, but you can't reinforce fast enough, because now you can see Yo sending everything, and Yo has just a few numbers and will snipe every war galley that is coming out of the docks.
Double the numbers now.
Yeah, double the numbers and sniping everything. I don't see how BacT could do something on land either. So he has to do something on water, and fighting 7 dogs against 7 dogs, and you're behind 20. It's basically Yo has to stop 3 cycles of production, and even then you're only even. And running now with all the ships, let's see if BacT wants to try to continue and stay alive in this tournament and keep up his hopes of getting first on the Maldives, or if he is just resigning and seeing no point into continuing here, because it's looking like he has no chance to win this game.
If Yo plays it right now, like he surrounds BacT, uses the fish, booms up a little, then...
Oh, and BacT really does decide, I want to try this game. It's his last chance. If he loses this game, he is out. He will get forced. He wants to play for the first place. So, now, BacT building 2 town centers. Mr. Yo, he knows, okay, I can only lose this game if I got crushed on land, or if I somehow let BacT get back on water. So he's sending war galleys around, trying to get all the coast. Only now horse collar for BacT as well. Oh, and Yo is already redocking.
BacT, yeah.
BacT, obviously, yeah. But look at the population. It's 39 war galleys against 4. Those 3 docks will not produce 35 war galleys in this game.
Nope. Can you switch the point of view to BacT?
Absolutely, I will do that for you.
He's on 400.
But now he's getting stone and more gold. I don't see his ego. He has 7 wills left as well.
He needs a castle now to protect dogs. I think that makes sense. But it's a long shot, right?
His ego will suffer so much. Mr. Yo has an extra TC now as well. Even building a monastery, though I think he added fishing ships, and yes, he did exactly that. And thinking about getting Imperial BacT trying to snipe some fishing ship. Was it? That's a good idea actually, but yeah.
The most he can get out of these 3 last galleys.
Yeah, but think about it. What is he doing with all his war galleys now? Because he will not secure like anything good. He can snipe some houses here, but even this amount of war galleys, which is like a 10th of the army of Mr. Yo, is carried to those docks.
Yeah, and even if BacT has enough to fight it, then Yo will just send half of
let's take a look at the ego of Mr. Yo. He does not have enough. He will just think about the long game. Building new docks to get more fish, getting all the relics, getting more TCs. Let's see what the docks are doing. He's building even more fishing ship. He already has 15 and still doing like 10 more. Getting all the advantages. He's killing houses. BacT might be house pretty soon. Let's take a look at this. 61 out of 130. No, he won't. But still, I don't see BacT getting a reasonable ego up. He has 3 GCs, but Mr. Yo had 3 GCs as well. And it's just 88 against 58.
Went from 4, or what he had initially, to over 20 even.
Yeah, it's 15 fish. Did she just delete 3 or did
I don't
3
know.
got
Is BacT sniping
that was weird. Maybe it just cancelled something. And BacT, he has a very good map if Yo isn't coming here. So he has a nice back gold, nice back stone, a huge forest here. So his map is, for this position, quite okay. And now Yo sees, okay, he's backed up in here, so just plan everything back. And just regroup, and I think either go for a landing or go for just like full water control. I think he can win this game in so many ways. Let's take another look. BacT at 370 food. A lot of farms, so I think he will click up in like 2 minutes. BacT at 400 farms. What Mr. Yo has 400 food and building a lot of farms. So he will be up at quite the same time, but with a lot more villagers and a lot more war galleys still left.
Yeah, we might see both players booming a little now. Yo will be up to Imperial much quicker, and maybe when Yo hits Imperial, or even when BacT sees the score drop, right? Because these guys notice such things. Might be it, but I don't want to call it. I have not seen this game actually when it was played. So let's
Yo
just
clicking
follow.
up to Imperial Age now. BacT trying to do everything, and now he got back onto 17 war galleys. So he can take like small fights and take out like small groups of war galleys of Mr. Yo, and could slowly climb back. And having 76 villagers is quite okay as well. But just the 22 fishing ship, it's just such a huge eco boost for Yo, and he has enough farms as well. And look at the wood and gold. Mr. Yo actually has problems getting all the resources on the map, having, I think, idle dump everywhere. Now he's building a barracks. He might go onto water, onto land, and getting some more relics. So I think Mr. Yo is doing everything right. Now I know what he is doing. He's preparing another attack on the land, preparing to trap. Oh, we're giving himself more energy drinks here.
Yep.
Great. Because everyone is feeling fast that we are staying up that late. Actually, this when you close at like 10 o'clock or sometimes 8 o'clock, but we said, F it, we will stay all night.
Yeah.
And so here, look at the amount of war galleys. It's 34 against 28, so BacT actually could take a lot of fights now, not full army against full army, but since Yo isn't, is having his army combined. But look at this.
Yeah.
We will see a huge arbalest, and look at the resources. 2,000 food, 2,600 gold, and Mr. Yo will get all the Imperial upgrades, has all the map control, and now we'll start a push. And I would be surprised if BacT saw any of that. And he doesn't. Look at this. He only saw one wolf, if he actually saw it. And there's so much prepared here. Now he sees a castle. He has one castle prepared here, but it will take ages till the trap will get over here. And we'll lose a lot of wood, we'll lose some farms, and might even get sniped all of his stocks, because if he places just 2 traps here, he can snipe at least 4 dogs. Siege workshop coming up, and I like the resources of BacT as well, but getting some upgrades. I think we will just get into a huge galleon again.
I don't know why Yo is not using his navy there. He has ships idling.
Yeah, he has a lot of ships idling, but he just thinks, okay, I will just push on the land, and BacT can do nothing. And yeah, if BacT isn't getting like huge flocks of onagers out pretty quickly, I really don't see him doing anything. And even then, how can you defend? You need to have like, actually he's doing a lot of traps now, some onagers, and yeah, I like what BacT is doing. He has a huge deficit, and I still think he's doing all the right things to give himself a chance. I still don't think that Mr. Yo will throw this game away, but BacT is giving him the chance to do that. Let's see, he has 6 dogs now against, even longboats.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Okay, and longboats aren't too good in this constellation, right? Because longboats want to fight like an open spread fight. So I think like fighting over here, longboats aren't too good. Fighting over here in the middle, they would be way better. But let's see. Some traps coming, even trying to sneak them around somehow, but something is blocking over here. Getting a monk to heal those harvesters if they get hit. It seems like there aren't. Galleons trying to surround, and BacT is still having quite a reasonable population, but on very little space. Look at the map.
Yeah.
Like red all over the map, and just like an eighth of the map as blue points.
Yeah, I was looking at the mini-map. There's no goals being cut off for BacT, so that's good for him. But yeah, he needs space, definitely.
I don't see how he can defend against 3 castles. More and more traps come. Now he's producing a trap here, a trap there. But what can you do with like 3 traps? Yeah, you can kill a castle, but he has 5-6 traps soon to be, and we'll just kill all of you. Look at this, all the farms idle. So many idle villagers now. 33 out of his 85. And the military count is very healthy for BacT, and I think he might even have more war galleys. Warships 45 for BacT, warships 30 for Mr. Yo. So Mr. Yo has less warships than one, even trying to sneak a relic off the part of BacT. Let's see if he can do that in the last second. He's trying to. He has 6 HP and he's on the boat. Now he's sent it. Is he even like? Yeah. Is he even losing like galleons to save the monk there? Oh no, we will see a GG having lost everything. BacT did stay in the game as long as he, thought it was quite reasonable. But yeah, Mr. Yo is way too strong and way too solid and knows how to play this out to lose such a game.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. If Yo plays it standard, surrounds the island, starts his the fish was really important. Uses the fish and then pushes an Imperial on land. That's what he did, I think, and well-deserved win here. 2-0. We have to update it. I just see it on the scoreboard.
I will.
Yep.
But
2-0.
Yep. Mr. Yo. Taking a week against BacT. A win against BacT.
Again, water. It's not so spectacular, right? Like one player has 15 galleys, the other one has 14, and then the micro comes into play, which is really complex, and the high-level players know tricks and have their timing that takes practice. So for viewers, it's very similar most of the time, but details matter.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think of what BacT did wrong, but maybe the
the big fight in early castle, he just had like 38 against 44.
Yeah.
He just I think his 5th dock was too late, and he fought like, let's say, like 10 to 15 seconds without carronading, because he went when carronading had like 20 seconds left. He started to go, and BacT started when he had 20 seconds ago, but he was earlier, so they clashed against each other when BacT had carronading already done against BacT still researching it, and then going down 5 ship, and then you can't come back at all. Trying to use the fishing ship, both players had ballistics. No chance from there.
Yeah, I remember that scene where we said now he can't even reinforce fast enough anymore. So yeah, that was a real game changer, this fight. So yeah, now I remember. So that must have been it.
Yeah. I think having the docks a bit later, the 5th one.
Yeah.